Get out of the box, especially the box that you created. Hi, I'm Laura Dahne from Life Coaching with Laura, and I just have to tell you that this came to me the other day when, imagine this, I'm walking around my house and I'm feeling like I have too much to do and I didn't get things done that I wanted to get done, and I was feeling that pressure that we often feel. And I stopped and said to my husband, oh my goodness, I just need to get out of the box that I created. Well, he thought that was as funny as I did, and I realized that it was actually quite a profound thought, and I want to share it with you, for you. So isn't it true that we often create schedules and then find that we actually have scheduled ourselves right out of our schedules? You know, it's like we feel the pressure maybe of not having enough time for fun or family or faith, right? But can I remind you that you are creating the box? Now, I certainly respect the fact that you may have a job and you need to show up at 9 and show up at 9 because you're a person of integrity, and you're going to leave at 5. And so you own that container of time, but you have made an agreement, right, with your employer that you're going to serve him for those 8 hours and he's going to reward you with a paycheck. But those hours before and after, those are the things especially where we put ourselves into a box, and a box that we don't even like. You know, many years ago, I was running a department and I would often get so stressed out because I felt like there wasn't enough time to do A and I hadn't done enough of B. And I would have to catch myself and say, duh, you are setting your own calendar. It's your schedule. And then I would take back the joy of stewarding my own time. Listen, I do agree that all of us have more to do than we can possibly ever do in a day. But I don't think that that's a good culture to live in. It's not a good culture to work in. I've worked in a culture where the thought was it's great if everybody has too much to do. I don't think so, and I don't think it's healthy for families especially. I think that we need stillness. We need times of silence. We need times to reflect. We need times of faith. We need times to listen, and we need time to speak. We need time to unwind. And if I know you, because you're like me, how do I know this? Because we're all more alike than we are different, is you're not putting in enough space for joy. You're not putting in enough space for laughter. You're not putting in enough space for faith. You're not putting in enough time, space for friendships. And here's what I want to encourage you in. You are the one who creates the box. See, let's get out of the box that we created. And if we need to create a new box, let's create a new box. Let's do it so that our lives actually have a collection of, yes, hard work and responsibility and excellent stewardship, but also the things that God values: celebration, family, community. These are things that please God, and they are things that at the core of who we are please us too. I want to say something to somebody who feels particularly overwhelmed. Some of you are, you work with really difficult situations. Oh my gosh, case managers, my heart is with you. Therapists, my goodness, my heart is with you. Pastors, my heart is with you, right? What happens is that we, in coming alongside other people, we help them carry their burden, and that burden that we rightfully are helping them with, some of that spills out on us emotionally, And, I just want to say that, I went through this many times, as I served, as a chaplain. I would hear, very difficult stories. And it was important for me to, go home and turn on comedy. I learned to train myself to do that. I want to encourage you to do that. There's so many clean artists. There's, Tim Hawkins and Sinbad. There's so many people that can put us into a place to laugh. Because what I realized is that I was so dry. I was so tired. And I didn't regret the work that I was doing. I just knew that I needed some joy. I needed some laughter. And in those days that it was really hard, I'd go home and I would turn on some comedian who in a matter of time could get a giggle or two out of me. And when we laugh, like the Bible says, laughter's good medicine, laughter helps us shift. So I'm going to say to you, if you are feeling anxious, stressed, get out of the box that you created and create one that allows you to have time for joy, family, and faith. Till the next time, peace and love.